Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Friday, the end of the trading week is coming, and let's get right into the chart. As you know, Friday the traditional markets are closing. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq will be closing today. So we do have some important things to cover right now. And that is how the stock market will close. You can see the Nasdaq is printing pretty bearish daily candle, and the weekly candle is also looking not that great. The S&P 500 is looking a bit better though, but still during New York's open today we could get some volatility coming to the market, and we could also see the S&P 500 drop. Now the dollar is also some very thing important to watch. Right now the dollar is going back into this support into resistance flip. You can see this was previously acting as support. We have broken down and right now it is acting as resistance. So if the dollar reclaims this level, then this could get very bad for Bitcoin and for the stock market as well. If we see right here, the RSI momentum is potentially forming a bottom right here just below the 50 line, so this could give us some momentum up. The weekly right now for the dollar is fighting around the 200 weekly EMA. The RSI on the weekly still looking like it has more juice left to potentially go higher, but that yearly pivot is keeping us as you can see at a very key resistance. So this is also something that we need to watch out for. As for Bitcoin right now, I do have some important chart to share with you, and that is we are right now in this parallel channel. You can see right here rejecting from this order block from the local high that we have right here. So right now Bitcoin has gotten a pullback of around 4.5%. with, if we look at the order flow right here, with price coming down, and at this low right here you can see during this dip we had open interest go up while price went down, and CVD also went down. This means lots of shorts open up right here at this bottom, which of course means two things: that those shorts are either going to push price even lower to take out the lows right here at around 61k, or we could still see that reclaim of VWAP and continue bullish for the highs once again. That is of course if we see even more shorts opening up right here and they get trapped. But for right now, as long as we hold around this parallel channel, I believe we could still keep this structure right here and continue towards the upside, even though the value area low just sitting at around 61.1k right here is going to be acting as a very key support. You can see previously right here we have not hit that level, so we could sweep the lows below this wick that we had before continuing to the upside again. Total market cap right now is also still keeping the structure. On the daily you can see we also rejected right here from the 50 EMA. Same thing for Bitcoin, just tested the 50 EMA and then we get that rejection. The altcoins are still, you can see, following Bitcoin, and right now even HYPE is having a correction down. We've actually broken down from this ascending channel right here. Basically I have told you this thing could either break towards the upside, and the longer it consolidates the bigger the move will be. So this is a potential, it is a breakout, basically a breakdown, but right now we are bouncing from this key resistance into support level. So right now $58.4 is going to be key support. Otherwise we are going for this low right here at around 52, and then we are going down for the low potentially at around 49, or way back down at basically below $40 is going to be very nice buy opportunity for HYPE. That would be 50% of a move down from this all-time high that we made right here. Solana right now is also not looking the best. You can see we are losing the value area low of this range that we have traded in, and if we look at it on the hard time frame, if we start trading below this order block right here, then we are officially trading in bear market territory prices. So Solana could potentially go all the way down to those levels right here, which seems pretty insane right now, but if Bitcoin drops another 20 to 30% down, this is going to be completely possible for Solana to trade down there. Also for Bitcoin, we have that liquidity cluster sitting around 61.5k, which is why I am talking about this right here as a potential level. The value area low of the range is a potential level since we have that liquidity cluster sitting right here, just around 61k. So 61 or 61.5 is still a possibility. You can see we could clearly drop lower to take out the liquidity which is sitting below this very big wick that we have right here. So be on the watch out for that. Fear and Greed index right now is dropping back down, currently at 30. It was almost at 40 yesterday, but we did not quite get that sentiment shift back into the neutral zone. So right now we are pulling back down and sentiment is shifting yet again. Spot ETFs we do have continuing to see green inflows, but they are not that big as the outflows. As you can see, we want to see inflows of around 400 million or 500 million basically, in order for us to say, okay, the trend is flipping. You can see also on the graph right here, potentially we're starting to accumulate back again, even though the buys are small. Long versus shorts ratio right now for the day, as you can see, everyone is short. Even the bigger whales on Hyperliquid right now are sitting short. Same thing on Asta. So the smart money right now is sitting short. We did hit Trump's peak, and we also do have inflation data coming out later today after New York Open. So the previous news, the PPI and the CPI data were 1 hour before the New York Open session, and the inflation data and consumer sentiment are going to be a half an hour after New York session opens. So expect some volatility today during New York Open, and a half an hour after that expect some volatility because of those news. And I believe this would cover it for today, guys. The key takes for this video are basically we have a lot of shorts right here, and we are expecting a potential short trap to play out. So I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.